12:15. So we will go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for joining me in today's HIIT and core class. The way of class setup today is we are doing that ladder styled timing. That means we are doing 2 rounds, 5 exercises in this one circuit. That first round, we're starting fast with 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and then increasing the work and rest time by 5 seconds until we get all the way up to 35 seconds of work, 25 seconds of rest. And then that second round, we are just reversing it, starting with that 35 seconds of work, 25 seconds of rest, working it all the way down, 4 sets until we get to that 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So we will go ahead and get started with a warm-up. We're stretching out our shoulders, arms coming up and down. Really extending those arms all the way up and down. Full range of motion. Go ahead, we're gonna swing it left to right. Nice and wide, squeezing those shoulder blades back together. Go ahead and step those feet outside of your hips. We're going to come straight down into that hamstring stretch. In 3, 2, 1. Hinge straight down, touch the toes, keep those legs straight. Feel the pull in the back of your legs. Then go ahead, bend those legs down into that deep squat. Elbows inside the knees, pushing them out, opening up your hips. And then we're bringing our arms overhead, standing back up to repeat, bending straight down, touching those toes, stretching out your hamstrings, holding it there, and then go ahead, squat it down nice and deep, opening up the hips. Arms overhead, stand back up. We're gonna do it one more time. Touch the toes. Squat it down nice and low. Arms overhead. We are standing up. Next, we're gonna place our hands on the ground. Jump it back into that high plank and lower those hips down to the ground. Stretching out your lower back. Raise the hips up. And then step that right foot forward into that hip flexor. And then step that left foot forward. Go ahead, jump those feet back in. We're gonna repeat it. Hands down, feet back, hips to the ground. They're up, right foot forward. And then the left. One more time, jump it up. Hands back down, last time. Hips down to the ground. Bring those hips up, step that right foot forward. And then the left. Go ahead, bring the feet in. That is our warm-up. We got everything nice and loose. I will go ahead and demonstrate our 5 exercises. First exercise, we're starting with our arms overhead, straight in the air, and just doing high knees, bringing those knees up to waist level. Exercise number 2, we will be on the ground in quadruped position, hands and knees. Lifting your knees slightly off the ground, taking 6 small steps, stepping hand and opposite foot, and alternating. Doing 6 steps, jumping it back and out into that plank jack, then coming back into that bear crawl. So reverse it into that plank jack, staying nice and low the whole time, working your shoulders and your core. Then, third exercise, we are standing up. You're gonna place your hands on the outside of those hips, using those arms to support you. You're jumping the feet over and up into a half burpee lateral hop. Fourth exercise, we will be doing skip squats. So you're coming down into that squat and then just shuffling your feet over, skipping left to right. And then our last exercise has to have a version of a burpee in, so we are going to do a broad jump, jumping as far as you can, landing in that squat, hands down, chest to the ground, hopping up and inchworming it back in to repeat, walking it back, working our entire body there. We are going to get started with those overhead high knees. So go ahead, stand on up. Stand on up, bring your arms overhead. Remember, we are doing 4 sets per exercise, starting with 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start. Arms straight overhead, bringing those knees up to waist level, staying on your toes, landing nice and softly. 3 seconds left. Go ahead and rest. Nice short 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Remember, we're adding 5 seconds to the work and rest time each set. Four seconds left. Go ahead and rest. Okay. 7 seconds. Our third set. 3, 2, 1. Knees up. Only have 10 seconds left. Keep it moving. 3, 2, 1. Woo. One final set before we come down on the ground for that bear crawl. 10 seconds. Try and slow down your breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up. Our longest time of the class, 35 seconds. You can do it. Keep it up. Only 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We're coming down to the ground, hands and knees. Woo. We're taking 6 bear steps forward. So you're stepping your hand and opposite foot 3 times both sides, and then jumping it back into that plank jack. Knees up in 3, 2, 1. Knees up. 6 small steps forward. Jump the feet out into that plank jack and bring it back in. Try to keep your hips down. Go ahead and rest. Woo. Second set in 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up. Small steps. 3 on each side for a total of 6. And you're jumping the feet out. Go ahead and rest. Whew. Make sure to catch your breath. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up. 6 small steps. You can do it. Try to keep your hands underneath those shoulders, knees under the hips. Go ahead and rest. We have one final set. Make sure you grab that water whenever you need to. Don't feel like you have to wait halfway. Final set in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up. You've got back facing straight. Try not to arch it. You guys are doing awesome. Ten seconds. You can do it. Go ahead and rest. We are standing up. Whew. We're going to place our hands on the outside of those hips. Hop the feet over and jump up to that lateral half burpee. 10 seconds. Woo. Catch your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Bring it over. Jump the feet up. Five seconds. Give me one more rep. Last one. And rest. Whew. Short rest right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. "15 seconds left. You can do it. Go ahead and rest. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Keep it up. You're halfway there. Last rep. Go ahead and rest. We got one more set. 10 seconds. Whew. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're down. Longest set. We're gonna do less than 15 seconds. Two, 1. Go ahead and rest. We have skip squats next. You're coming down, squat position, and then you're just shuffling those feet over. Woo. In 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to that squat. As you power up, you're shuffling those feet over. 5 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Nice and short rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. As always, don't let those knees cave in. Push those knees out as you come down into that squat. We have 5 seconds. Don't stop. Go ahead and rest. Whew. You guys are doing amazing. We have 7 seconds. 30-second set. 3, 2, 1. Back down. Shuffle it over. Halfway. You got this. Don't stop. Keep the feet moving. 5 seconds. That's it. One more, and rest. Whew. Final set before we're down to our last exercise of this round. Shake it off if you need to. We got 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Move at whatever pace you need to so that you're moving the whole time. I don't want you to try and go super fast and then run out of energy. Pace yourself. You still have 15 seconds. Last time we're doing it this round. Come on. Go ahead and rest. Woo. Our last exercise, round 1. We're doing a broad jump. Jumping nice and long, landing in that squat, coming down, lowering your chest to the ground, pushing up, inchworming it back in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump it long, chest to the ground, press up, keep those legs straight as you inchworm back in. Go ahead and rest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. 5 seconds. Last rep. Go ahead and rest. You only have 2 more sets left in this round. That is it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you land in that squat. I don't want you landing with your legs extended. Ten seconds. Come on. Last rep. Go ahead and rest. We have 1 final set before a nice long break. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Broad jump. Land in that squat. Chest to the ground. Press it up. Inchworm back in. You got 10 seconds. Gotta fit. One more rep in. One more. You can do it. Go ahead and rest. Woo. Catch your breath. Grab some water. Nice, long 60 seconds. Same exercises. Those 5 for round 2. But we're starting at 35 seconds and dropping it down 4 sets till we get to 20 seconds. Focus on your breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Try and slow it down. We still have 15 seconds. I want you to get ready for those overhead high knees. We have 7 seconds. We are in place. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees up. This is the longest time you're going to do it. Whew. Our final round. You're already more than halfway through class. Ten seconds. Go ahead and rest. Long break. Remember, our rest is only going to decrease. We have 10 seconds. Hands up. 4, 3, 2, 1. In place. You can do it. Halfway. You got this. Keep those arms up. 2, 1. Woo. I know your shoulders are probably killing you, but you can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up. You got this. 5 seconds. Go ahead and rest. We have 1 final set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds, and then we're down on the ground, hands and knees. We only get a 10-second break, so be in that bear position. Ready for those crawls to plank jack. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're coming down. Hands and knees. Woo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up. 6 steps. 3 on each side. Jump the feet back and out and back in. Keep the hips down. Keep the knees bent when you're in that bear crawl. 10 seconds. You can do it. Go ahead and rest. Nice, long 25 seconds. Oh, towel off. Grab that water if you need to. We are high intensity. All right. 10 seconds, hands and knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up, small crawls. You guys are doing great. Less than 10 seconds. Don't give up. Go ahead and rest. We got 2 more sets of these. Hands and knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Small steps. Go ahead and rest. 1 final set. Last time we are ever doing these today. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, stand on up. We have those lateral burpees. Placing those hands out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Hands out to the hips. Jumping those feet over and then jumping up into that burpee. Longest time we're doing this. Keep it up, less than 10 seconds. You can fit 1 more in, I know you can. Go ahead and rest. Nice, long, 25 seconds. Grab that water. Whew. Towel off. We are back. Whew. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Hop it over. We have less than 8 minutes of class left. Almost there. Go ahead and rest. Woo. We have 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Jump those feet over. Five seconds. Come on. Last rep. Go ahead and rest. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Only 20 seconds. Last time we are ever doing this exercise today. And then after, we're standing up for those skip squats. 3 seconds. Last rep. Go ahead and rest. Stand on up, coming down into that squat. 3, 2, 1. We're down, skipping it over, coming down. Keep it up. And you're doing great. 25 seconds. Don't let those knees cave in. Keep them out. 10 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Nice long break. Hands over your head if you need to. 5 minutes left. We're starting that second set. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're down. Hop it over. Nice little shuffle. We have 10 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Ten seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. Hop it over. That work time's only getting shorter. Less than 10. Go ahead and rest. We have one last set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're down. Final set of these. Then we're down to our last exercise. Two, 1. Stand on up, broad jump. In. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump it long, hands down, chest to the ground. Press it up, keeping those legs straight. Walking those hands back to your feet. To stand up, to repeat. Go ahead and rest. Stand up. 3 more sets. Whew. 2 minutes left. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you land in that squat with your feet flat. I don't want you landing on your toes. If you are, you're jumping too far. Three seconds. Go ahead and rest. You got it. Woo. 10 seconds. Catch your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1, long jump. Ten seconds. Give me one more rep. Go ahead and rest. We have one final set. It is only 20 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me everything, 20 seconds. We're already halfway. Give me one more at least. 2, 1. Woo! Go ahead and rest. Holy cow. Grab some water. Towel off if you need to. Ooh. Grab some water. Focus on your breathing. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. As always, I will do a nice quick 10 minutes of core after this. So if you'd like to join me in that, I'm going to cancel out of here and start a new session in the same exact link. Okay. Whew. Hopefully you have all caught your breath. Grab some water. We will do core. Let's see. It is 3 exercises as always. We're going to do 3 rounds, just like what we did in our HIIT. Each round, that timing is going to increase. So that first round will be 35 seconds of work, 25 seconds of rest. Second round will be 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. And then the third round will be 45 and 15. All only 1 set per exercise. I will go ahead and demo our 3 exercises. Woo. We are starting on our backs, legs extended. We're coming up for a leg raise, down to a scissor kick, crossing those legs up and down, making sure as you come down, you keep that lower back nice and flat. Only lower your legs as far as you can while keeping that back flat on the ground. Second exercise, we are coming up into a bear position. I know, more shoulders. I love it too much. Whew. Coming up in that bear position, you're bringing that hand, tapping that opposite knee, staying in that position, making sure your hands stay underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. I don't want to see your hips up here. Your knees should stay as close to the ground as you can without actually touching. And then our final exercise, we will be laying on the ground, legs extended out to that 45. We're coming up, reaching our hands to that opposite foot for that star sit up. Go ahead, lay on your backs. We are starting with those leg raises, 2 scissor kicks. Let me get my timer ready. Remember, 1 set per exercise, 3 rounds. So once we do a set, we're switching to that next exercise. Go ahead, start on your backs, legs extended. We are bringing them up in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, kick them up, scissor, cross them down, and then bring your feet together to extend it back up into that leg raise. Remember, this first round is 35 seconds of work. Each round we will be increasing the work by 5 seconds and decreasing the rest by 5 seconds. Go ahead, turn it over. Bear position, hands and knees. You guys should be a pro at getting in this position. Remember, your knees will be up and you're just lifting off that hand, tapping it to that opposite knee. Making sure your hips don't sway. Knees up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up. Don't let those hips move. Keep your hands under those shoulders, knees under the hips. We have 15 seconds left. Go ahead and turn that onto your backs. Legs extended out to that 45, arms extended overhead. Star sit up, bringing your hand to that opposite toe while lifting your head and shoulders off the ground. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're sitting up. "15 seconds left. Go ahead and rest. Stay laying on your backs. Bring those legs together. We are starting round 2. Back at those leg raises to scissor kicks. 40 seconds of work this round. Legs up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them up. Cross them, coming down. "15 seconds left. Go ahead and rest. We are turning over, hands and knees, bear position. 10 seconds, knees up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up. Hand to opposite knee for those knee taps. Go ahead and rest. Turn it over, legs out to that 45, arms overhead. Reaching our hands to our opposite foot. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit on up. Ten seconds. Go ahead, rest. We are starting our final round, which starts with those leg raises to the scissor kicks. Bring those legs together. Still extended. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This round is 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We got 10 seconds. Go ahead and rest. That was our final time doing it. Now we're on our hands and knees, 45 seconds of this bear knee tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up, hand to opposite knee. Last time we're doing this. Fifth 15 seconds left. Two, one, flip it on over. Final set, 45 seconds of work. Legs out to that 45 degree. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're sitting up. Bringing that hand, opposite foot. Keep it up, 20 seconds left. Then we get to rest. Nice little cool down. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Whew. Grab some water if you need to. We will get into some nice stretching. We will start laying on our backs. Legs extended, arms out to your side. Go ahead, pick that right leg up, bend it and bring it across and over the left side of your body while keeping your shoulder blades flat on the ground. While you're in position, try to bend that left leg and reach for your left ankle with your right hand, still keeping shoulder blades flat on the ground. Might feel like a little pretzel right now. Focus on your breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Go ahead, release your left ankle, extend that left leg back, and bring the right leg over, laying on your back again. We're picking up our left leg, bringing it across and over the right side of our body. Try and bend that right leg. Reach for the ankle with your left hand. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead, extend that right leg back out. Left leg coming over. We're gonna bend both of our legs into our chest. Holding onto your knees, we're gonna move them into circles. So we're gonna start going wide to the right. Well, I guess for your right leg is out to the right, left leg out to the left. But you're going wide, bringing it forward, and then back into the chest. Opening up those hips. And then out wide, pushing those knees forward, and then tucking them in. One more time. Out wide, coming forward, back in. We're going to reverse it now. So you're going forward first, out wide, back into the chest. You're going to repeat that 3 more times. 2 more. Push them on out. Bring it wide, back into the chest. Last time. Out, wide, and then back in. Go ahead, keep those legs bent, but place your feet flat on the ground. We're coming into a piriformis stretch, so bring your right leg over your left and pick that left leg up, pulling that knee as close into the chest as you need to. Stretch. It shouldn't be painful. If it is, you're pulling on your leg too much. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead and release that left leg. Place the right leg back. Left leg over the right. Pick it on up. Three, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest that foot back down. Roll onto your stomach. Legs extended, arms out to your side. We're going to bring that left hand into the chest. Push on up so that you are just lying on your right shoulder. Stretching it out. Did a lot of shoulder work today. Three, 2, 1. Roll back onto your stomach. Extend that left leg or left arm out. Right arm in. Push on up. Now you should be laying on your left shoulder. Three, 2, 1. Roll back onto your stomach. Bring the left hand into your chest. We are pressing on up, keeping your eyes looking forward. Turn your head to the left. And then go ahead, turn your head to the right. Bring your head back forward. And we're gonna push the hips back to a child's pose position. We are going to walk our hands to the left. And go ahead and walk the hands over to the right. Bring it back center. And then we're gonna wrap our hands around back, place them on our heels, keeping our forehead on the ground, lifting those hips up into a rabbit position, stretching out your upper back. Three, 2, 1. Lower back down, arms overhead. Keeping our palms on the ground, we're gonna push our hips up into the air, sliding our hands forward, keeping your forehead on the ground. Press your chest down, stretch out the shoulders. Three, two, one. Slide the hands back in, head up into that quadruped position. We're gonna slide our hands back out, but this time out wide at that 45-degree angle. So go ahead, slide them out wide, placing your forehead on the ground again. Chest being pressed down. Three, two, one. Bring it back in. We're gonna do it one more time, but this time we're bringing our arms in so that they overlap. Go ahead, slide them in, forehead on the ground. Three, two, one. Slide it back in, quadruped position. Go ahead and step that left foot forward into that hip flexor. Leaning forward, feeling that stretch in your right hip. Pick that left hand up off the ground, twisting to your left or placing it up in the air. Go ahead, bring it back down, still in that hip flexor. You're gonna bend that right knee or right leg, pick that left hand up and try to reach for that ankle. Still keeping your right hand on the ground to support you, to stretch out the quad. Three, two, one. Go ahead and release. Place that left hand back down on the ground. We're stepping that left foot back, right foot forward now, leaning into that hip flexor stretch. I'm gonna pick that right hand up, twist to the right, hand in the sky, shoulders stacked on top. Three, two, one. Bring it back down. Bend that left leg. Reach for it with your right ankle. Left hand still on the ground to support you. Three, two, one. Go ahead, release. Right hand back down on the ground. Go ahead, step that right foot back. We're gonna come up on the toes, downward dog. Place both feet flat, stretch out the calves, push your shoulders back. Keep those legs extended. And then go ahead, walk the hands back into the feet. If you need to, you can bend those knees so you can touch the ground. We're stretching out the hamstrings. And we're gonna wrap our hands around back, interlock those fingers and raise them up to stretch out our shoulders one last time. Go ahead, bring the hands back down. Release them to the ground. We are gonna roll up nice and slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing we're going to do, we're going to stretch out our neck just a little bit. So grab your right wrist with your left hand. We're going to tilt your head to the left. And the more you straighten out that right arm while you pull on it with your left hand, the more of a stretch you're going to get. So just pull on your right arm as much as you need to, whatever's comfortable for you. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, release the arm, head back forward. We're switching hands, so your right hand is reaching that left wrist, tilting your head to the right. Pull on that left arm, nice and gently, to give yourself a little extra of a stretch. 3, 2, 1. Release your hands. We're going to place that right hand behind the back, palm facing out. And then you're taking your left hand and guiding your head down towards your left armpit. So right hand behind the back, left hand guiding your head to the left armpit. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, release. Switch arms, left hand behind, right hand, tilting that head down to your right armpit. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, release. Take one final inhale through your nose. Hold it. And then exhale out through your mouth. That is all I have for class today. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you later this week. Otherwise, hopefully I'll see you next